What's up, everybody, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the ABR Roadshow. Today, we are here in absolutely pristine Lake Havasu City, Arizona, as I'm getting ready to go inside SummeRay Wine Bar and local eatery. So I'm really excited to see what they got going because I know the food's gonna slap hard. So let's go inside, have some fun, and of course, get to the eating. Okay, so right now we are back here in the kitchen here at SummeRay's Wine Bar and local eatery, and I have one of the owners right next to me. Theron, I am really excited to be here today. First off, I gotta tell you, this place is absolutely immaculate inside here, but I'm excited about the food.
Good. We're gonna do something good for you.
All right, cool. So what you about to make for me right now?
We're gonna make what's called Bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse?
Bouillabaisse is essentially a French soup. It was kind of a poor man's soup back in the day. It was first invented in Marseille, France. The fishermen would just dump anything they could in there and make a soup out of it. Over time, it became very elegant soup, more advanced. And now you see it in a lot of finer restaurants, or some finer restaurants. And we like to feature it because it's a family recipe that my father here developed in Alaska, growing up in Alaska. And he taught me it years ago, and so we're bringing it to you.
Wow, okay. So from Alaska to Arizona, we bringing this down here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get started whenever you are.
Okay, we're gonna walk over to this area and we'll start you off from the beginning.
All right.
The very first thing we start with when we make bouillabaisse, we start by making a broth. And in order to get to the broth, we basically sweat down leeks, onions, and garlic. We sweat it down 5 to 7 minutes, and at that point, we create our broth. Our broth, which is sitting here next to it, is where we take a lot of our lobster tail shells from another meal we'll do on lobster night on Tuesdays. We put them in here, we create a seafood broth. At that point, we then take that broth, we add it to those caramelized or sweated onions, leeks, and garlic. And then to that, we add some chicken broth. So we take a chicken bouillon powder, we add it, and that's where we make the complexity of this broth.
Got you.
That's stage one. Now we just build our bouillabaisse.
All right.
So I'm gonna go back and forth behind here, and I'm just gonna be adding that seafood to this.
All right.
The first thing we start with is Dungeness crab.
All right, I'm trying to back up. I'm gonna get out your way.
You're good. Is Dungeness crab. And a big reason why we do Dungeness crab is it's from Alaska, and most of it, not all of it, some of it's from Oregon coast. But we're real big in our particular recipe in our family of doing something that was from Alaska. So you're gonna see Dungeness crab as the first component, and the last one you're gonna see is halibut, also from Alaska. And that's important to us. These are mussels. These are mussels sourced from wherever we can get them, not necessarily Alaska, but if you have the access to it, you wanna get them. We're gonna let this sit 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna check it a couple times, and then we'll plate it.
All right, sounds good.
Now, what we're gonna do is put a little of that beautiful broth on there.
Yeah.
That's what gives it that flavor.
Yes, sir.
We're just gonna garnish that with a little bit of micro cilantro, kind of like that. And we're gonna call that SummeRay's Bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse, baby. SummeRay's Bouillabaisse. Let me show that off to you real quick.
Crostini on the side.
But wow, the flavors, the aroma that is hitting my nose right now is just top notch. Some of that broth. Wow. Wow. Holy smokes, I gotta put this down. You can taste the complexity in that broth right there. I mean, it's so nuanced, and you're right, that saffron, I can taste the flavor of that saffron because it's such a unique flavor, and it just pops in that broth right there. And that changes the entire complexity of that dish. You are correct, and you're right, it's a very strong thing, so you don't need a whole lot of it because it'll overpower everything. But that is amazing, man. You knocked that out of the park. Great job, Theron.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate you as well, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is an amazing dish right there. This is an amazing restaurant. We got a couple more dishes to try, and I'm really excited. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have fun with this, and then we're gonna be back, and we're gonna also be joined by Summer.
I moved my family from Denver, Colorado, up to Cordova, Alaska. There was an abundance of wonderful Alaskan fish, and I came up with this bouillabaisse. I read about it in an old fishing cookbook, and I kept tweaking it until I got it where I have it now. And we moved there in 1971. And Theron was 5 years old then. Theron is my youngest son. He was in kindergarten when we moved to Alaska. He's a very determined young man, and Summer is just a tremendous, capable woman.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a really great time here at SummeRay's. I mean, the people I've been meeting here are just so eclectic, so fun. Everybody's just partying, drinking wine. But I do got one question. I only got one dish here. We're supposed to have 2 dishes on the table. What's up with that?
Really? Oh, I thought there was another one. Hold. Come over here. We got more.
Oh,
We got more. So this is one of our signature dishes. Homemade Summer's Caesar salad, homemade dressing.
nice.
So tonight we're doing it tableside. We don't always do that, but tonight you guys are here, so we're trying to impress you. So we will normally ask the guests how they want it served, but this is our homemade dressing. I made this morning. It's my grandmother's recipe.
Okay, so, this is a fancy knife right here. What?
It's a steak knife.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a try right now because I don't want my lettuce to get all soggy. It is so savory, but like a little hint of tang, and slightly sweet actually as well.
Yeah.
I am really enjoying this.
So all of our dressings are scratch made. So that is olive oil, and the secret is you let the garlic sit in the olive oil when you make the dressing, and I let that sit for a few hours while I do something else. But then the ingredients are Worcester, lemon juice, mayonnaise, olive oil, a lot of garlic.
That is a great Caesar salad right there.
Thank you.
And has just such a distinct flavor. Like I can tell, like this is not something that comes out of a bottle.
Right.
This is not something that's store bought. This is absolutely something that's made in-house.
Right.
Because it has such a distinct flavor that I've not had from another Caesar salad before.
Right.
And for me, the real star of the show is that little tang that I'm getting from the citrus that you added in there, because that is what gives it such a unique flavor that I'm really personally enjoying right now. That is a great Caesar salad. Well, I want to finish eating this, but what I really want to do is talk to you guys.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about SummeRay's Wine Bar and local eatery. I want to get the story of this place.
Yeah.
Now, your name is Summer.
Yes.
Not SummeRay.
Yes.
Tell me about Ray.
Yeah. So I'll shorten the story a little bit, but I bought the building to be sort of an aesthetic building. I was doing more aesthetic things at the time, and I was going to rent it, and then I decided to buy it. Things changed, and COVID hit. Before COVID hit, my dad passed away. My dad's name was Ray. And so when COVID hit, I sort of lost the desire to remodel the building. It needed remediation. It needed asbestos removed, electric. All of the plumbing needed to be redone. And I just, you lose someone you love, and you lose the desire to put a passion into it. Well, then sadly COVID hit, and we put the building for sale, and nobody bought it. So we said, let's do it. So after 8 months, nobody bought the building. Him and I said, let's do it. Let's just do it. So as we were developing it, we had a hazmat team come in from Phoenix and a tunnel in the back and the whole thing. And we cleared all the asbestos out, redid the plumbing and the electric. And as the idea was developing, we had decided we have a passion for wine. We have a passion for food. He's an orthopedic surgeon by trade. I'm a doctor of nursing practice. I do medical aesthetics by trade. This is a side gig for us that we love. Like, this is truly a passion for us. Like, we enjoy cooking, we enjoy wine. We have over 300 different wines. And so as the idea evolved, it just reminded me of my dad. My dad was gone, and the bar that I think we filmed is the car that I bought my dad. So SummeRay became the name of the bar. So if you notice the spelling of the name, it's SUMME capital R, because my dad's name was Ray. So there's just a big part of him here, and I think he would have really enjoyed this place, and the seating and the atmosphere is something that I think he would have really enjoyed as part of this.
Would you guys mind going a little deeper into what Lake Havasu means to you guys and means to this restaurant?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, it's almost half of her life. She's been here. Not so much me, I'm a little older here, but we have grown our careers here. This is a second career or a passion, however you want to look at it. But it's something that we devote a lot of time to. And this community has been very supportive. It's just the right amount of people that it's small enough that everybody knows everybody. And if they like you, they're going to support you, both in our medical practices and in this endeavor. And so we've been really happy here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, we are a small community, and I am really, really, really proud to be a part of this community and support other local restaurants. And there's a guy here tonight that just opened a winery in town. He's a winemaker, and I invited him to do tastings. And I want this to be a place that people are comfortable in. It's not a competition. It's, you know, he opened a winery, and I want him to be a part of my wine bar. And I'm really proud to be a part of a small community that supports that kind of spirit, because we're just not, we don't like the negativity. We want to be supporting each other in a small town, and we're proud of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for all
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
But now it's time to get to the eating. Yes, ma'am. All right, this pastrami. Look at the size of this. First off,
Ray's pastrami after Ray.
oh my
That
goodness.
was his favorite sandwich.
That was his favorite sandwich?
Yes.
I know this is gonna go hard. Right now my mouth is salivating, my fat boy senses are percolating all over the place. Let me just bite into this bad boy. That is what I want when I want a pastrami sandwich.
Yeah.
Kudos on the quality of meat
Right.
that you guys use for this sandwich. That's top-notch quality meat. I also love how the sauerkraut goes in the middle, not on top. This way, it's gonna permeate throughout the entire sandwich, as opposed to like falling out
Right.
and half of it being on the plate. I feel like there's only one part of the country where I can get a sandwich this thick, this fulfilling, with this high quality. That's like New York City.
Yeah.
So this is a phenomenal sandwich. You guys knocked it out of the park. The sandwich was great. The Caesar salad was great. Thank you guys so much for allowing America's Best
Of course.
Restaurants to highlight you guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys so much.
My relationship with SummeRay's Wine Bar is with our good friends Theron and Summer Tilgner. We've been great friends of them for several years, and we've been patients of theirs and the medical profession as well. So we love this what they've done here. He's a great surgeon. He's been in and out of me 3 or 4 times, and they're just wonderful, super friends of ours.
Man, we had a phenomenal time here at SummeRay Wine Bar and local eatery. Man, everything here today was just absolutely on top, perfect. First off, the food slapped super hard. Everything that I ate today, I found absolutely delectable. I loved hanging out with Summer and Theron. I mean, quite frankly, you need to come to Lake Havasu City anyway, because this place is absolutely a destination. But when you come here, definitely make your way on over to SummeRay Wine Bar and local eatery. Unfortunately though, it's time for us to keep it pushing. So with that said, I'm Theo Williams for the ABR Roadshow. Hope to see you.